Remember how who you are and CCRW who you are. Feeling overdone. Load of really? Coming over. My life pressures are working away. My focus on Disneyland coming by the TV. That's the one. I was looking after my monthly pleasure. She said, sir, it was nice having you. It's a ride over. Yeah, my name's Cliff. I'll be your skipper for just as far as you possibly get today. Right now, folks, if you turn around, we'll find up there on the dock. If you look right up there, you'll see just a preview of some of the wild animals you're going to see today. Right up there. Alrighty, and hey, as we leave the last outpost of civilization, America, we travel deep into the heart of the Irrawaddy River of Southeast Asia, into a tropical rainforest, where it rains at times 365 days a year. That's 3 to 6 to 5 for those of you keeping score. You know, many of the plants there get their nourishment strictly from the moisture in the air. Over there on the left, some of the most spectacular birds in the jungle. Very colorful toucans right over there on the left. And folks, over here on the right is a very rare species of hornbill, about to become just a little bit more rare. Alright folks, we've got much more coming up for you today on the Jungle Cruise. Hey, over here on the left, one of my favorite jungle residents, Old Smiley, one of the laziest crocodiles in these parts. Yes, be careful to keep your ships inside the boat. Old Smiley is always looking for a handout, especially one from Oregon. Hey, right up there, it's an ancient shrine built many centuries ago by some ancient shrine builders. And as we pass through this archway here, we enter the remains of Sunken City, now almost totally reclaimed by the jungle. Over there, folks, right over there on the left, three of the world's largest poisonous snakes, king cobras. Wow! And here is the hungry-looking Bengal tiger. Careful, he's looking right at you. Better keep smiling. Yeah, there's Ganesha, the elephant god, who guards the entrance to the sacred elephant bathing pool. And here it is, folks, the sacred elephant bathing pool. Looks like a whole herd has come down for you today. Yes, feel free to take pictures of the elephants while they all have their trunks on. Oh, right up there, it's Ganesha, the elephant god, who guards the entrance. No. But it's a big shot, gets the pirate shower to himself. I kind of like the little squirts out here myself, though. Wait a second, folks. You know, one thing that we have been noticing lately is that the old elephants around here, they don't like us coming through. Every time we do, they like to do this right here. Whoa! But anyway, we just learn how to get around them. So, folks, I bet if you see like a... Look out, folks, here, get something out, watch out, we got time for cover, look out, we should have put a top down, watch out, we got something out. Well, I guess we didn't have time to reload. But you know, folks, a lot of safaris do camp around these parts, and there's one up there now. Well, it looks like they've got some uninvited house guests with them today. Folks, if you're wearing any kind of a yellow, and I see you all in the back there, please don't make any sound like a banana. It drives them in. Yeah, I noticed the Sloppy Johnson did a parking that Jeep there, but I guess smoking around just comes easy to them. And that's okay, if you look up into this tree here, up into the upper limbs of that tree there, if you can look way up there, you'll see the sky. Hell no, there's the crocodile with a snappy personality over there on the right. Yes, if he isn't careful, he might end up getting himself a knuckle sandwich. And right up there, it's beautiful Schweitzer Falls, named after that famous African explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. And we'll stay right here to be on our way. Wait a second, folks, in the back, watch out, we're going to the water. Oh, that looks close. And now we turn down to the Nile River of Africa, winding over 4,000 miles. That's 4,000 miles. It is the longest river in the world. Over there on the left, right over there on the left. Folks, could you please look over on your left? You'll see a male African bull elephant. Yeah, some people like to call him the second most feared animal in the jungle. Because over on the right side is the most feared animal in the jungle, his wife. Thank you. Hey, man, look at these baboons up here. Something's up on the Great African Belt. And there it is over there, folks. Looks like that pride of line says made it kill over there. Yeah, and the cleanup crew, those hungry vultures are waiting for their share. You know, this region points out the basic law of the jungle, survival of the fittest. Oh, well, there's that lost safari we've been after, obviously mixed up in some sort of native uprising. Yes, it looks like that rhino is trying to get his point across, and I'm sure the guy at the bottom will get it in the end. watch out. We're about to enter into a dangerous pool of hippopotamus. Yes, but don't worry, the natives around here tell me that they are only dangerous when they wiggle their ears and blow bubbles. Folks in the back there, could you please not rock the boat? Please not rock the boat, thank you. Wait a second. Watch out, little kids, look out, here he comes, it's a hippo, watch out, he's charging us, watch out, back down, watch out, look out, here he comes, look out. There he goes, scared him off. We're not in danger just yet, no, we're still in the headhunter country. Careful, children, watch out. Yes, notice the remains of my last crew over here on the right. Yeah, but it looks like they had a good time, even to the end. They're all still smiling. Some native villagers up there celebrating something. You know, people often ask me why those villagers are hopping around like that. And I believe it's because they've lost the key to the bathroom. Okay, keep your eyes on the bushes on the right, though. They're upset us. We have indoor plumbing. Careful, folks. Watch out. Look out. I want to take a down the left this side. Women and children, stand up and get down if they hit you with a spear. Fall back. Please watch out. Folks, I think they're out to your camera in the back there. Just fall out to them. If it saves the lights, it'll be worth it. Just toss it out there. No time to think. Watch out. Wave out there. Wave out spears. Look out. People in the back. Lean down. Lean. Look out. Okay, we made it. Out of there, beautiful Schweitzer Falls once again. Something you don't see very often, unless of course you live in Oregon. Right there, folks, it's the backside of water, right there, backside of water. I know, surprisingly, it looks a lot like the front side. Okay, now we've turned onto the treacherous rapids of Kilimanjaro. Very sharp and dangerous rocks to here, folks. Yes, if we start to sink, we may have to lighten our load. You folks over here may want to get your things together. You may be leaving us shortly. Folks, there's a monkey, a resident python up ahead of us in that tree. Looks like he tried to put the squeeze on a baby water buffalo over there. You know, the python is a very warm and affectionate creature, and I'm sure if he could get much closer to you, he just might get a crush on you too. Folks in back there, he just might get a crush on you too.
Right, yay!
Thank you. Yeah, right up there, it's Trader Sam, head salesman of the area. You know, business has been shrinking lately, so today Trader Sam is offering us his 2-for-1 special. That's right, folks, 2 of his for just 1 of yours. And now, the most dangerous part of our journey, it's the return to civilization. So, folks, if your in-laws are still with you, well, then you've missed a golden opportunity, but just bring them back later on tonight for our in-law special. Halfway, half there, no questions asked. Guaranteed, yes, folks, you drop them by, we drop them in. Look over here on the right, you'll see the Tahitian terrace open for your dining enjoyment over there. You know, there's really good Polynesian food in there. As a matter of fact, Burt Reynolds keyed in there last week. He said it was a great place to dine ashore. Well, folks, I'm sorry if I seem a little tired today, but I had a rough night last night. Yeah, there was this strange girl pounding on my door all night long. And so finally at about 3 a.m. I had to get up and let her out. Well, folks, up here in the dock, you'll see the Lee brothers, homely, ugly, and sickly there. And they're going to assist you out of the boat. Yeah, their sister Sarah, she couldn't be here today. She was home baking a cake. And I'm sorry if that's a crummy joke, but it's the yeast I can do on the dough I make. Yes, I'll try to do butter for you next time. You'll just have to leave me more margarine for error. Well, folks, you know, it's a wonder I still have a job here with such a stale sense of humor. And please, don't spread my jokes around town. You might get yourself in a jam. Well, folks, you know, I had so much fun. I think I'm going to go again. But for you folks, the ride is over. Get out. Oh, I'm sorry about my manners. Please, get out. Yes, on the count of 3, everyone stand up. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, folks. Stand up. Rise like bread. No loafing around. If you're on the backside, you'll be exiting out the front. And if you're on the water side, turn around and you'll be gently lifted out by the rear. Yes, I do this every single day, folks. That's right. Go ahead, folks. Stand up. You can't go around again because the jokes don't change, and you probably won't laugh at them the next time.
Thank you.
Well, folks, it's
Barmaid! Bring more ale!
Please stand up and you'll find an exit where you enter. Let me count to 3. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Go with it, folks. Stand up. Rise like bread. Now loafing around. If you're on the downside, you'll be exiting out the front. And if you're on the water side, turn around and you'll be gently lifted out by the rear. Oh, you folks say, watch your step as you're going on, and please don't step on your watch. It's a careful with you so far. Yes, it can really keep you off. Well, folks, don't forget about that 2 or 5:30 snow ice parade, and please enjoy the rest of your stay, even if you do. Okay, off you go. going, folks. Bye now. Yes, count them up. Make sure you get down to 57. Okay, folks, hop on. Come on up to the front. I will be up here, Mike. You can start forward if you want to. Right there.
And get out. I'm sorry, where's my gun? Please, get out. Now, if you guys want to come, please, my left take the rear wind after that. Ladies, you will be coming lifted out by the rear. That's the rear of the boat. Don't get your hips. I mean your hopes. Now, do watch your head.
Your school office today, just personal library. One of the folks, when I had a please, get out. Just when I kind of say, just so much stand up. Go ahead, folks. 1, 2, 3. Rise like bread. No loafing around. If you're on the dock side, you'll hear you getting up the front. Stand up on the water side. Stand up and around, and you'll be gently lifted out by the rear.